Yeah, here it's showing some error. Let me give some. I think we should give notes. If you say the condition is updated with and,
Yeah.
if you want to we want to give, we can replace with R. I mean, this how by only custom filter we can do this.
Something is off.
Yeah. Status equal complete. Maybe uh, this must will be S no. I think it's S no. It's
Oh, I
S,
was going to ask you something. I was going to ask you something, Chandra. Do you think because now you're working in a Looker, in your
yeah.
chat, can you ask them, can like in the chat support, is this possible to ask them why is Looker better than Tableau and Bio? That question.
Definitely we can ask.
Okay, can you please ask that for me? Because what happens is, because the proof of concept in the one we had, the other day I was showing, right? The logins I had at my work.
Okay.
Uh, since we did not sign the contract, we are kind of worried that they would be like angry at us if if we are still working on POC and not signing the contract. So I can't ask any question. I don't want, because it's
Yeah.
their server, it's their Looker.
Yeah.
Uh,
Correct. Yeah. Understand.
can you please ask and then send that to me in WhatsApp?
Sure. Sure.
That's really
Yeah.
great.
Tomorrow I think tomorrow morning I can ask. If you say
Yeah.
anyway, these files I share, right? Most probably they will share these links only.
So in the custom filter, you have order status equals to cancelled, or so you see, yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. So you have to do that in the custom SQL. No, in custom filter. Hello?
Yeah. A bit cold actually. Sorry.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
careful of that virus. Be careful of that virus, okay?
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Yeah. But I think no news in India as of now.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway, China is was only India only.
you know why they got that virus? Because they ate snakes. The virus came from snakes.
Yeah. Here, I mean, here no possibility, right? No,
You don't eat snakes, I know. Yeah, there's no possibility that it will spread to India, but
but so
yeah,
here are some contamination. I mean, it will come. So
yeah,
rare
yeah,
contamination may come.
yeah.
Here, actually, what I did is I have given it in batches actually. That's why showing. Previously, I didn't give the batches. That's why showed me at the
Okay.
without giving also. I mean, it is not showing error, but here in query it is automatically adding methods and single quotes adding. I mean, this custom filter might have English maybe one. I think I didn't see this one. Maybe 6.24 they have added.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how this asks this is your question, right? We can add custom filters like this. This will be added in SQL connection.
Okay, okay.
We cannot use custom filters and looker filters right together. I think because if we are using custom filter means we
Mm-hmm.
should use custom filters, not giving any other filters. So
Okay.
remove this, showing this other space. Here
Okay.
by default you want to add this any filter with you don't want to you have to come to this explorer on you want him to select this filter. If you want to add it by default, we can add using filter option. Look, we have filter only field actually.
You should
For
actually
example,
add custom filter. You should have copy pasted that
yeah,
piece.
you
You
should.
know,
That,
it's always that what is important. Yeah.
we go to
Uh, Anything, as far as it runs good, that's good enough. Or use or.
yeah,
What was the other field? Idea status. Okay, yeah, cancelled. What is the There's no difference between single code and double code here, right?
in query it's taking single quotes, but when I writing,
Cancelled. I think you got it wrong.
yeah, I mean, I should give in double quote, or I should just I'm trying with
Okay.
sergeant and quote.
Yeah.
I think give it in double quotes, but it's taking query, it's taking single quotes only.
Okay. Okay.
Then query it's taking single quotes, but the asking also giving double quotes.
Okay. Yeah. Just put the screenshot though. Just put the screenshot. In that way, we can tell like.
I think I share it. I will post it here. I will share this link. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The update here. So in that way, we would know this is custom SQL.
Yeah. 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 We can add this filter. I mean, we can add any filter by default. When you user opens experiments, you will be able to see few filters without selecting any.
Mm-hmm.
By default, for example, if a user wants to select this brand, we will be selecting this brand very frequently. Means
Mm-hmm.
we can when you can add it as by default filter. For that, to add that filter, we need to use we need to use filters parameter. Okay. So I'm going to the product. Go to product view.
Mm-hmm.
What I will do is I just want to create a new filter field. Just to do that, I will just give filter parameter. I will give filter name.
Mm-hmm.
Just brand filter I will give. Type is string. Field is,
So we created in view that is like a default parameter, right?
sorry,
If you create in a view that is like a default parameter,
default
like a
filter.
mandatory parameter, right? If we add it here,
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get you.
No, if you're adding this in the model, right?
It's not in model, it's in first view.
Yeah, if you add it in the view, that
Okay.
means we are making like whenever we create visualizations out of this view, this will automatically you need to enter a parameter for the visualization to execute.
I mean that is not mandatory. We're not
Okay.
restricting the filter value, but it will display as empty space, empty filter.
Okay, okay.
So I'm giving just I want to filter brand, right? Just I create a new filter. I given brand name. Okay, actually this is for filter only field actually, not for filter. If you are if you see this was filter only field. For
Oh, that
example,
will create. Okay.
when user need to come, if you want to add it as filter by default filter, we can do at export level. You can
Mm-hmm.
complete export level. You can give always filter. Always filter will be there. That filter you need to select. With this I will go through later how we'll do all this. It's in export parameters part.
Mm-hmm.
So the field. So it was that.
It
Again
is a
was not.
mandatory, right?
Sorry.
Mandatory. If you do it in view,
No,
that's
not
a mandate.
mandatory. Not mandatory. It will come in the filters. I mean filter space directly. No need to. We in export level we cannot give mandatory filter. In dashboard we can give. By creating dashboard we can make it any one filter mandatory. Many filters mandatory. But in export we cannot. If
So
you
when you
see,
did that, it will automatically showed up.
yeah, when it showed directly.
Okay.
For example, this is the most used. I mean, filter means we'll add it in Explore. And if you want to add it, for example, few fields were there. You don't want to display data. I mean, you don't want to display them in Explore part, but you want to show them as just filters only. You can create a filter only field. Okay? If I create this one only, it will come with that as filter only field.
So if it says only filter film, and that means you can't use it in your data.
Yes, yes, we cannot use it in data filter.
So is it for like when you use it in view as well as in explore or only in explore?
Only in Explore. I think we cannot refer it.
So here we
Yeah, we
said
have.
always here.
Yeah, we can use in Explore also. It's coming in. We can use in both the places. But if you are using in, I think it's not supporting. Unless filter or no filters. The main purpose of this filter only field is if you don't want to display in data tab, you want to display the you want to use that field only as filter only field. Then we'll use this filter only field option.
So you cannot use it in
Data tab. If you are using if you are creating a filter only field in view level in view. Mostly in which case we use this we use this one is for parameters for creating parameters all these things we use this one. Just I have it in
you have all those different oh yeah
yeah.
um, view explore you have model parameters too. Okay.
Yeah, just now we are discussing about V parameters. We have join parameters, field parameters, model parameters are the explore parameters are there. This we will be discussing on the
Okay.
yeah. If I discuss parallelly these things, it will be confusing. We'll go one by one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, these liquid variables and parameters we will discuss later. This is will come under advanced concepts. For now, filter only field you will be used for. I mean, if you don't want to display the I mean, the field in data tab, and you want to use it only for filters. We'll create a filter only field. The syntax is for
Yeah.
filter only field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just we'll create a filter. We'll use a parameter. We'll give some name. We'll give us type of string and brand. Instead of this one, directly we can give the existing dimension. We can change the existing one to filter only field. If you say, I want to change this name to filter only field, I will remove this dimension. I will give filter. If you observe, the name came under filter only field. That you can give. Here the name is not displayed under dimension attributes dimension list, but it is displayed only under filter only field. If you add this will come here directly. There is no pivot after there are no other options. I mean, this is our filter only filter field, filter parameter. This is about filter parameter. This filter parameter we can give default value. Just refreshing because I have made some changes here. Here I have added this one as filter in the filter. Just I will give some default value here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, name is coming back to explore. Just I will remove this one and I will refresh this page because we have added already. Now it displayed with default value. I give some default value in default parameter as you can see. Now it displayed under if I select this name filter on the field displayed as name. Maybe. Next thing is a link parameter. Yeah, this list discuss. I mean discuss means just I show how it works. Just I will go to this brand, okay. Someone building this all the changes. Here I'm selecting brand, okay. What I want to do is user wants to just I think in model also with some changes. For example, user wants to come here and we want to search on 188. Actually, what is this brand? You want to see it and Google. If I
Mm-hmm.
click options here, it will directly if I click on this Google page, it will directly go to link. It is searching for the 180 plus S class. Okay.
Right.
This, this should be dynamic. This should be dynamic, right? For each and every brand type, it should
Mm-hmm.
go. Okay. For that, what we need to do is we need to create a link parameter. Okay. create a link parameter. Here, if you observe here, sorry, we need to create a URL link parameter. In that link parameter, we will have different parameter. Label parameter is the URL parameter. The URL icon is there. Okay. First label parameter is we have given as Google search. If you click on any brand, it's showing as Google search, and G is showing Google icon. That is Google favicon. This is a Google favicon link that we have given icon URL link. The main thing
Yeah.
is URL. Okay, URL. How we will generate this URL? Just I'm copying this URL. Just I'm pasting it here. So, okay. What I'm doing is I'm going to Google. Here I want to search 180s pattern. Okay. The first I before generating URL, what I will do is just I will search for 180s pattern. Okay. So like different URL. But also is simple URL. Let me try copy this one. But this is different URL. We have a text here. Okay. Actually, we should replace this text with our text. Then we should find how this URL has generated. This is simple URL. This will also have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why it's doing like. If I search from here, it's I mean, it's giving simple URL, right? If I search it from, if I search it directly in Google, that is giving different URL. So I'm how to. Okay, it is I'm taking simple URL. It Google says query equal to, it's giving our brand name plus clothing we are adding manually. This is brand name. This is clothing we are adding manually. It's simple.
Mm-hmm.
Just let's see this URL will work for other brand also. 180 yes, it's I'm giving here. It's giving. I mean, replacing this one with 180 because this URL. Then we can use this one, but we should. If you see this one, consider this is URL that is working for us. You click on this URL, that it will go to this 180 Google and it will search for 180s car. What we want to do is just we want to replace this 180s with our value. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just I will take value. Just we should give this our value in I mean curly braces, two curly braces. Just, I want to replace this 180s. Okay. So replacing this 180s. Now both are same. I mean, if you select any value from brand, that brand name will be replaced with this value in the URL. That it will go you open the next time it will give that specific URL value. If you observe, you have 180 AC is there, but for example, I want to replace this. This is taking brand I parameter. Okay, so I'm replacing this one with brand. Okay, I'm going back to export just refreshing. Its value is nothing but current dimension. In which dimension you are using this URL, that is current dimensions link. Just I'm trying to search 180 is. So it's displaying same value. Just even though after replacing this with brand, just I'm replacing with value. Value is just will be replaced by current brand. I mean current dimensions brand. For example, I want to search it with other department. Okay, which department it is? Just I'm replacing with department. This one. I'm taking the other dimension name and replacing that with value. Okay. Coming back to Expo, so I'm searching same 180s. If you go, it is completely different. It's women clothing that will come under women clothing. Just I'm searching some first regard some jeans. This also department is women clothing. This 180 yes, I mean category is women clothing, right? That's why it's going women clothing. Why? Because we have replaced this one. We have replaced this value with department. Right? It will take this. What are the values there in department column? That will be replaced here for Google search. This is Google favicon link. I will paste it in browser. It will show like this. This is Google favicon link. Yes, the Google.com favicon icon. Which we have to give in link parameter. Link parameter starts here and ends here. Inside we have given three parameters. One is label parameter to give the label for our search. One is URL. This is important one. Here we will take the exact URL of any search. So we will replace our keyword with parameter. We'll use double curly braces to replace the parameter. This one we will do. Okay. And if you can URL, you want to display some other email that will change it. We'll use. I mean, here we are using Google Favicon URL. Likewise, we have different companies for different organizations. We have different favicons that we should get it through Google or else we can create an image. We can use that favicon. We should place it in some URL. We should use that URL. And this one is clear. Right? Link how link works.
Yeah.
Yeah, description. For each and every dimension, you can give description as well. Just here I'm giving description as just I've given description parameter. I want to give some text inside description. Please says for uh, I plan list. You can give some sample text. In description I given. If I go to explore, it will show one I symbol next to our dimension and measure. It will show the description what we have given. Yeah, if you observe the brand next to brand, it's showing I symbol, information symbol. Presets for brand list option is showing. Description just like if you want to give some information about the particular measure or particular dimension, we'll use description parameter. But we can use in every dimension and every measure. Yeah, we have view level parameter and group level parameter. So go through what is these two parameters. We will implement changes to back to production.
Do you know how Looker actually when we are creating all this, how Looker actually process behind the scenes, like executes that engine, like the process engine? Do you know the way the Looker actually process
Yeah,
behind the
looker
scene?
side, the looker side. I mean, there is no process you can approve. First, what it will do is every time it will go to DB, right? Every time it will go to DB to fetch the data. First thing is it will create a query. It will not do anything apart from that. It will create a query. Will pass that query to DB. You will get results from there.
Yeah.
Other than it will do one more thing like for example, it will do on catching. For example, if we are running same query, if you are running same query next time also within 1 hour or 2 hours, it will fetch the results from that catch. It will create a one encrypted catchy file in Looker. If you run that query, same query without any changes in the query, the result will be fetched within seconds.
Yeah, the cache is like it gets cached to only that 500. But so every time we are querying it, only it's not really going to the database, just going to the cache.
Yes,
Only
yes,
when you only when you change the limit, that's when it's just a one time pull from database
yes. If, I mean, not only for the cache will be there for 1 hour by default in Looker. If
or
it is more
default.
than 1 hour, again it will go to DB, it will get the data.
Okay, okay, got it.
That we
It
also we can define.
refreshes, cache refreshes every hour.
Yeah, that also we can change. We can give it as 2 hours, 3 hours. That we can change. We have
Okay.
one parameter, persist per parameter will be there. Using that we can change. That is part of explore parameter.
Mm-hmm.
Looker said, I mean, there's no much kind of, for example, if you observe click view, when you open any dashboard, all the data will come to RAM. From there, it will get details, right? In click view. Here, it's not like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here, I mean, we should, I mean, it should directly go to DB. I mean, it should fetch the results. I mean, somewhat, I mean, typical for slow databases. It will be slow for slow databases. I mean, if it is with some new generation databases, like Snowflake, Redshift, this are there, all these things are there, right? With those, it will be faster.
Okay.
Yeah, here this is a group level, right? Yeah, group level. So we'll go to an explore. It's already open. Here for each and every group, we have different labels. A distributor set, distribution centers, inventory items, R items, others products. These are we have different groups. Okay. So I'm going to explore part where we have different relationship between these tables. Here what I'm doing for order items, it has taken group label as order items. For users, it has taken group label as users. It has taken for user artifact, it has taken group label as user artifact. Here what I want to do is just I'm changing this group label to user group. Okay? Just I'm giving some user group. I'm coming back to explore. Here now is users group here. So we
Mm-hmm.
change it to
Yeah.
we change the label. We
Mm-hmm.
label you change the group label in the field picker explore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But here what I did is I have defined at explore level. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we are discussing about view parameters. We can do same thing in view level also. For example, user group has 10 attributes. Okay. User name is there, address user, first name, last name is there, and city, zip code, all these things will be there. But what I want to do is I want to display address dimensions in some other group. Like I want to create a new group, user address. Okay. There I
Mm-hmm.
want to display state and zip all these things. But here I cannot do that actually. Here I can give only one view label. I can use only one label for that user group. I cannot go create two groups like user one group, user address one group. No, I cannot do that. What I will do is I will go to explore view part. Okay, use view. I'm going to use view. What I will do is I will check for the address attribute. Here city is here. What I will do is I will give view label parameter here. Here I will give user address as a group. Okay, for all the address related things I will give view label, user address. Here also view label user address. For all these address parameters, address dimensions, I'm giving different group name as user address. Okay, for all these things, I have given user address as group name. What I'm doing, I'm overriding this. I'm going to explore. This is what I'm doing. Overriding view label with user group with user address. For these four fields only. For these four fields, I want to create a new group, right? For that, I want to override. Here, what I give view label as users, and I'm overriding this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've given view label as user address. I'm going to export. I'm refreshing. You see here one more group is created, user address, with the four fields which I four dimensions. For those dimensions only, I have given view label as user address.
So you did not create one group, right? Did you create a group?
No, view label will create a group.
Okay, okay.
View label parameter is to create a group. View label we can use in explore level as well view level.
Okay.
Here explore level I have given view label as users, but I want to display four people in user address group actually. That I cannot
Okay.
do at explore level. I
Mm-hmm.
came to user level.
Mm-hmm.
Here I was selected. I have selected view label. Here I have selected view label parameter. I have given different label, and this will override the user group with these four parameters. It will create new group with these four parameters. Is it clear? Yeah, Paul, is it clear, right? View label.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this basically we can create new group also directly. For example, latitude is there. Here, what I want to do is just I will create a view label as location, user location.
Mm-hmm.
So we come into longitude. I will give view label parameter user location. Here also location I will give user.
So you put uppercase S in the above one.
Yeah, that will create new group. I don't know.
Let's see what that would do. Would that
It will
create a
create
new?
it will create new group. If you see user location on with small letters, it has created three groups. It has created one
Yeah.
two three. In that way, we can create multiple. Groups as per our requirement.
Okay.
So, you can control this. Here next thing is like group label. Okay, group
Mm-hmm.
label is for example in export. If you see order items, there is one subgroup is there. Create a group, create a date is there, create a date is there, delivery date is there. Expand this date to display all the date dimensions like date, month, quarter. For date parameter, for date dimensions, Looker will create subgroup by default. Looker will create subgroup by default for all the date related fields. But if you want to create a subgroup for all other dimensions other than date type, we should use group label parameter. We should use group label parameter. Just I'm refreshing this one. No something this one. Here is the same case we will take. For example, we do for example, if you want to display address parameters in subgroup, okay, just like create a that is there, then like that we want to create a address subgroup. Under that you want to display state all these things, state and city, all these things that we do here using group label parameter. It will combine the fields into sub fields. Here, I'm going to state dimension in the users view. Here, what I will do is just I will delete the view label, just what we have given here. Just I will replace the group label. Group label. I'm giving address. Here, group label. For this three, four things have a group level examples. If I go to others the group, it will create a subgroup with others. It has arrow button. We can expand that one. You see, city, country, state, and give display. This is how we use group level. This is to create a subgroup on the image.
So actually, it creates a hierarchy.
Not hierarchy. I mean, not exactly hierarchy. Just few fields for group would as subgroup actually. We can do, or we can do, for example, here. You mean hierarchy means city state after city state
Yeah,
will
you
come, right?
can. Yeah, so in hierarchy means like you can put what fields you want in that, like creating subfolders and folders, right? Like we
Yes, yes.
have that uh, business objects as well.
Yeah, yeah. That we can. I mean, using group label, we can. The main purpose of group label is to put. I mean, to combine the similar fields into one group,
Yeah.
one under a group. But hierarchy, we can play. We can. If you group label, if you give group label for age also, it will go to address tab, address subgroup.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like hierarchy actually. Yeah, just grouping
No,
the
no,
fields.
well, that is what we actually do in business objects, like in universes. For the business layer, you create one folder, and you put let's say you have line of business. You have air, you have car, cruise, and in the car you have like your car number, car name, I
Okay.
mean
Yeah, got
model,
it.
like that.
Okay. Yeah. That's
So
kind of similar
yeah,
objects grouped together.
right, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is exactly how we create in business layer.
Okay. I mean, Looker by default create a subgroup for date hierarchies, but for other things we need to do it manually.
Mm-hmm.
So this is about group level. The next one is hidden. Okay, hidden parameter is there.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't want to display brand some cast in my products group, okay, so what I will do is I will go to that. I'm going to that products view directly to that product number. Sorry, cast line. If you click here, if you click here any, you click go to looking here, it will directly go to the specific line. If you see in URL, that the line number 32, it will go to that URL at that line directly to line. Here, what I want to do is I don't want to display brand from UI. So I will come here. I will give hidden parameter. And
Mm-hmm.
utilize it. Hidden next means it will not be displayed to the end user,
Right.
user. Here, first is just I'm refreshing this page. If you see the for brand I have given, yeah, brand is not. I'm unable to see brand here. If you want to display this one in UI, I will give you the no. By default, hidden no is default value. I'm say taking this one. So I'm able to see brand. I mean, simply if you want to display the field in UI, you will give hidden no. We don't give anything. By default, it's hidden no. If you want to hide anything from UI in customer, normally primary keys we won't display, right? End user. For those fields, we mostly will give hidden yes.
Okay.
Hidden, I think this primary key also hiding for hiding
Is it
appear display.
okay? Is it only done at view level, or can you also do at explore level?
This is view level only for parameter. I mean field level. View level at that to dimension level. For each and every dimension but view level we can hide. For example, this is to highest particular field, right? For example, if you don't want to see display this R item explore to user itself, okay, we can hide this sector directly.
So you can add the explore too.
Yeah. At view level also we have this. I'm going to order item sector. Hidden I'm giving yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you see, we are able to see order item sector here. Just I'm replacing these guys.
Hmm.
Yeah, there is no order item.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I mean, view level it's a bigger topic actually. Not only hiddenness, we have extents will be there along with hiddenness. Extents required parameter will be there. Those things I will discuss later. This is to simplify, but we will hide this one and we will extend this one. We'll use in some other explore. Those things we can do. In that case, we'll mostly use hiddenness.
Okay.
That we'll discuss at view parameters level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is here at view level. Just it is to simply hide the field and um, edit from a end user. I mean, explore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's coming to next one is label. Label is like, for example, your category is there. Okay, so I just give category ID. I'm changing the dimension to category ID here. Here also, the fields you are using that one. I need to change that one. We have coming back to expo in products. Just now I given category ID. Here, I given. What it is doing is it is taking category and it's actually cleaning this dimension name and it's displaying here. Displaying in the Explorer as group, as label, dimension label, category ID. Underscore it removed and it displayed ID in caps. It did some cleaning at looker level and it displayed as dimension name. Okay. What I want to do is I want to override this one. I want to display it as to override that one. This label. I will give label parameter. Just I want to display. I want to display the product category. So I have given label as product category. I'm going to explore. It is displayed. You see the label change to product category. It is overriding the dimension name. If you are not giving any label at field level, field label will be the label of dimension will be clean the category ID. Unless it will remove, it will frame this dimension name. It will remove underscore. It will replace. It will remove underscore. It will be replacing ID with caps. Like normally, if it is not ID means not means what it will do is it will replace the P with caps and not normally. It will do in initial capitals. You see, category product this way. It did initial capitals. If I uncomment this one, it will say product category. Yes, category. Whatever we give in the label, it will display as the product category. View label just like to simple the how it should display in the Explorer. We will give view label over here.
Okay. Okay. Chandra, I need to give food for my mom. So can
Okay.
we stop it?
So we'll stop here. We'll continue order by field tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow means I think are you available or Monday?
Tomorrow night, can I text you tomorrow morning?
Sure, sure, no issue.
Come on, like, is that okay? Because it's Sunday, right? If my mom has to go